Right, yeah, next part of David and Bobo. Let's go.
Do the bagpipe thing to join our bagpipe band.
Oh, let me see how this sounds. We do need another wow wow, so I can totally do.
Nice. Look, he's got a green shirt on. How cute. What's up, David?
Got money on it. Go figure.
David, is your radio partner going to be at the big broadcast at Connolly's?
Bobo?
So he better show up.
Why with the mic?
I don't know which is which anymore. That should be it. Go ahead.
I hope so. He better show up. I'd like him to be there.
You would like him to be there.
Yeah. He's my co-host. Sure, I would want him.
You don't really
He's your
like him.
co-host. It's your show.
He doesn't really like Bobo.
Oh, he doesn't.
No, you don't like
He's got
Bobo.
a new haircut. He looks cute.
Everyone's talking about how great the David and Bobo show is.
Yeah, that last one was a Lulu.
And I heard you marched out of here on
was a
Friday
good
right after
episode,
the
to be
broadcast
fair.
because you were upset.
I was sad for Bobo.
Why were you sad for Bobo?
He was very upset, and he was like gonna cry. And he was very upset. Bobo.
Why?
Bobo was upset because someone stole his wallet.
Yeah, one of these animals took his wallet.
Are you
Friday.
shitting me?
I forgot
we
to
don't
bring this
have
up on the
confirmation
air.
that it was stolen, but he lost his
It was
wallet.
stolen. So it fell on the floor and someone grabbed it.
He was very upset.
We ripped
so-
this place apart on Friday for
Yeah.
Bobo's wallet.
Who the fuck would take Bobo's wallet?
We had a huge crowd here, and it fell out
Anthony.
somewhere, and someone's got it.
Who the fuck would take his wallet? Who
How about
the
you
fuck?
mail back?
Scumbag.
How about you mail back the kid's wallet? He's really bummed out.
Oh,
Yeah, he was very
what
upset.
a scumbag move. Oh, people.
Yeah.
Just fuck yourselves. Ugh. Invite people up here to fucking hang out and watch the show, and some douchebag's got to take the poor little fucker's wallet.
Someone has to have it because we ripped this joint apart, or the guys did, right?
He probably
Sam?
got home and went, "Oh, I found it. It was in my other pocket."
I felt sorry for the kid. His whole life is just his,
in that wallet.
It's just his wallet and being a Mets fan.
Yeah.
That's all. And he rides a bus, right?
I'd like to go
Or
to
the
Shea
train.
Stadium, but it costs too much money.
So we'll talk to Bobo later about.
I don't mean to be horrible to Bobo, but I could imagine Bobo walked to the bus and saw a dog, and then all of a sudden his wallet was out his mind. He's fine.
The stolen wallet.
I hope he comes. He might be too afraid to show up.
No, come on. The crowd is looking forward to meeting David and Bobo.
I know. Bobo was very interested in Colin when Colin came up.
You're big. Are you a big fan of Colin Quinn there? Oh well,
Why would the mic work?
Why would it work?
Why would we have enough slack?
I remember Colin Quinn when he was on Saturday Night Live.
You do?
You're the only one.
Oh, Rich Voss. Remember when you were on SNL, Voss? Oh, that's right.
Okay, don't try to stick up when I have a good fucking line. Okay?
It wasn't good.
It was an amazing line.
It was okay.
That was what you call a classic.
Zinger.
Let's go back to Bobo. So you remember Colin Quinn from SNL?
Yep, and I remember him from Tough Crowd also.
All right. Well, that's a little
Thanks,
better for
Bobo.
Colin.
And Bobo, though, I think Bobo, did you introduce yourself, Bobo, to Colin Quinn, Bobo?
Yes, I did.
You did, Bobo.
And what did Colin say to you,
And
Bobo?
you said, I'm Bobo, like he should know you, Bobo.
Yeah, exactly. I think if I'm correct, he listens to the show so much that I think he comes into the studio in his pajamas sometimes. So how could he not know who I am?
That's it, yeah.
It's kind of true, Colin. You haven't given us a little pajama visit in a
Colin the Chin Quinn,
Yeah.
walking around in his PJs around town. A little mafia joke around.
I got that one, Anthony.
Yeah, so
The robe.
and finally, before we move on to other things, ladies and gentlemen,
The Chin
David
Quinn
from the
as well.
David and Bobo
Oh,
Show.
here's David. They don't like him.
Steve, what do you think of David? A real Jew, ain't he?
I know. Oh, boy. Stand next to him and be my bodyguard.
David, why don't you say hi to the crowd? What do you got for the crowd today?
Hey, what's up, everyone? Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Is the corned beef kosher? Oi.
I like that official Jewish T-shirt you're wearing.
$20 bill.
Yeah, why'd you wear something with money on it?
Yeah.
That's very stereotypical. It's like some other race of people wearing something with a watermelon on. See how afraid I am to make a racist joke?
That's Jubu.
Anything else, David?
It's green, so I thought I'd wear it.
All right, well, there you go. We're at Connolly's, 47th and Madison. David and Bobo will do a little something later, maybe. We'll get them both on mic at the same time.
Now, David looks like a retarded hush puppy.
All right. On that note, we'll move on. No, it's not even worthy of my finger. I might injure my finger pushing the button. It's not worth it.
Listen, Fuckface, I just do like 10 good ones, so you have one bad one. That's still Hall of Fame numbers.
No, 10 good ones.
Well, I'm talking about the last month.
What show are you listening to?
Yeah, right?
The last month. All right, David. How's
Yeah.
it going out there? David likes to make sure everything's under control.
He's
with our radio show.
he's very much a control freak.
David, what are you seeing so far? What do you think of the live broadcast? What is the problem with the live broadcast
End
so
of his
far?
nose.
The problem is that people don't have their act together and don't know what they're doing. That's the problem.
Whoa! Who in particular doesn't have their act together, David?
Yeah, start pointing fingers. He just pointed at Iraq.
Eric.
He's like one of the trustees at Auschwitz.
Yeah, what is it?
He's a capo.
Iraq.
You fucking house slave.
Ask David the real reason why he's upset with me.
Oh, what's the real reason?
What's the reason?
What's up?
Why are you upset with Iraq?
I'm not upset with. Not upset. He just doesn't look like he knows what he's doing. Doesn't have everything together. He messed up with the. Didn't he mess up with the two songs versus the live read? He messed up.
Iraq. Why is David really upset with you?
No. What happened yesterday that you got so mad that I was ignoring David?
You didn't clean
I'm
his
not
back
upset.
off.
Let's hear. David, what is he talking about?
I don't know what he's talking about.
David's upset because he didn't get 30 cents back when he went to get a food order.
Oh my God!
Oh,
no! Don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you being like that? 30 cents you got upset about?
30 cents.
Oh, yeah.
He was leaving notes. He kept getting into my face every time I walked into the office.
For 30
You owe me 30 cents. I didn't get 30 cents back. Why don't I have my 30
Oh,
cents?
look at Voss is pulling money out. Jesus Christ! How much interest is he going to charge him?
Why don't we drop our
30 cents?
Why don't we drop our change on the floor for intern David?
There you
We
go,
got
David.
change.
there we
Something
go.
for you.
There you go.
Dance
Oh
for
my
your money,
God!
bitch.
Dave is
30
having
cents.
change hurled at him.
Wow, that's
From the crowd, from
There's a lot
Colin.
of
He
change.
can't take his eyes off it.
That's great. Oh my
All right,
God!
don't
Look at
hit,
it.
David. Just throw your change.
He's pinching himself, thinking he's dreaming.
David, there's more
Can't
than 30
believe this
cents
is
down there.
happening.
He ran away in shame.
Wow!
David picked up the dollar, left the change.
If only there were 99 more in a phone booth, we could make a good joke. We could recreate. David, yes, David. Da 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 da.
Thank you.
Da 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 da. David rules. All right, David. Yeah, you picked up the buck though, didn't you?
I certainly did.
Wait,
Yeah.
David, how bad do you want to pick up the rest of that change?
You really want to, but you think it'll look bad, right?
He's sweating
Yeah,
so
I
bad
do,
right now.
I do want to pick it up. I do.
It'll look bad.
How about you have
Go ahead,
Bobo
David.
pick it up for you?
All right, Bobo, come on.
Bobo, come
Come here, Bobo. Bobo, pick up the change, Bobo. Bobo, I need you,
You
Bobo.
missed the money, Bobo.
Bobo, pick that money up, Bobo.
Bobo, do you like picking up the money, Bobo?
But how much do I get to keep? I'm picking
Come
up
on,
the
Bobo,
money,
pick that
but
money up. What do you got there?
I he's not letting me keep any.
Look at that. He looks like an electrician apprentice.
I lost my wallet, and I don't know where to put the change.
I have no gash on me. No gash.
Yeah, let's talk to Bobo as he picks up the change. Bobo, you get to keep this, by the way.
I got a whole bunch of pockets, so
That's good.
He doesn't need a wallet. He's got pockets.
David's just cracking up here.
David,
I'm actually ordering a new wallet. Yesterday, I ordered a new wallet.
Ordered one.
Ordered a wallet?
How do you order a wallet?
You can get one every
Bobo's
block in
ahead
New
of his
York.
time.
There's no pocket for money in it.
What order it? What kind?
Now I'm getting a leather wallet. I plan on getting a leather wallet. I didn't order it yet, but I plan on getting a leather one.
Can't we
Oh,
just
good
go
plan.
get a
He's
wallet?
planning
Yeah,
on
let's
it.
get
one
It's a good
today.
plan.
It's Midtown
I
Manhattan. Get the
plan
kid a
on
wallet.
getting a wallet. I think I want leather, but it could be nylon. Whichever holds money. The problem with ordering a wallet is I have to pay for it, but everything was in my wallet. It's quite a paradox.
Look at David directing Bobo where the change is.
Well, where his expertise lie.
yeah, right. David, is he doing a good job with the picking up of the change?
I'd like to know how much money Bobo is picking up right now.
Of course you would
He's
like to
getting a
know.
little nervous.
He's picking up way more than that lousy dollar you picked up.
Yep.
My
See?
weekend.
Maybe Bobo can give us a count.
Oh, really?
Look at the nuts on Bobo.
Jesus, it is really true.
Wow.
Bobo, you
Wow.
I can make
Bobo's
a,
got some fucking...
Bobo's got some balls over
he can
there.
make a wallet out of those. Holy fuck. And a purse.
Bobo's all balls.
Yeah. Bobo's like squatting over, so you can really like, it really accentuates.
His balls are dragging on the ground, pushing the change around. Like an elephant. Fucking Bobo.
Wow, Bobo.
Bobo rules.
Look at him crawling on the floor. He looks like Norton in a peep booth.
All right, Bobo. All right, Bobo. Enough with the change.
You got look at it right in his pockets.
Of
Good
course.
for him.
He's not giving any
You know
to
what?
Made a profit
Dave.
today.
I'm
Very
gonna
good.
hey Bobo, I'm gonna donate a $5 to your wallet cause right
Wow.
here.
Wow.
Rich boss. Wow.
All right.
He wants a receipt.
You
That's
grandma with communion money?
I
What the
feel,
fuck
I'm
is
in
a
a good.
five?
I'm in a good mood. I'll be showing my DVDs out front after the show.
You can't buy a wallet with $5.
I said it's a beginning. If everybody else chips in, he could buy the wallet.
Hey,
I'm not
maybe
buying.
someday when he's got your kind of money, he can buy one of those big fag bag pocketbooks you carry around.
It's called a Louis Vuitton, okay? There,
Yeah,
pal.
fag
You
bag,
fucking
fag bag.
classless. Wait for the
That's
coals.
actually
It's
one of
called
my
a
favorite
Louis
episodes
Vuitton.
of Seinfeld. I used to make fun of my uncle for that.
All right, no more jokes.
Really?
I want the
My
five
uncle
back.
used to carry one of those. My father used to call it a fag bag when he was. My mom told me about this when he was young. When my father, because I was young when my father was alive.
Oh, right.
My father died when I was 4. God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. Oh, Jesus, Opie.
What are the odds that when you started talking, he ended up dead?
Oh, God.
That's
I get it's a joke.
Rich.
He
Too
seems
far.
like a nice kid. That was
What
too
happened,
far.
what happened was my father used to call my uncle's bag a fag bag.
Yeah. And your mom told you that. You don't remember your dad at all, though?
I remember him. I remember his voice. He was 6'6" tall.
Wow.
Wow, really?
As a matter of fact, my brother has his height.
Oh, shit. Let's not
Oh.
mess with Bobo anymore.
Wow.
My brother, who lives in California, by the way,
You remember his voice? Was it, you rang?
he sounded like me a little bit.
Really?
Bobo.
Oh.
A little bit. That must have looked funny on a man with a big frame.
He,
Cut or uncut?
he was tall, and by the way, my father was a Navy SEAL, by the way.
Was he?
He served in Vietnam.
Nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
Wow, that's very
I have a
respectful.
feeling you would have liked him, Anthony, if he were alive today.
Well, is
I
he racist?
probably would have. I could have seen him there. Got some stories.
There we were in the bush, and Charlie was coming at us. We affixed bayonets, and I ordered a charge. We had to keep our heads in the foxholes.
Having his
As a matter of fact,
genius.
he also played in the minor leagues.
Hey, this isn't a fucking firing squad. Bonds.
My father also played in the minor
Yeah, we
leagues,
heard
by
you.
the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
So
Sorry,
does
I'm doing
Anthony.
platoon stuff.
He got,
Oh, you ever seen a fucking head come apart like that?
See, platoon. Never mind.
All right, let's hear it for Bobo.
I actually have that DVD.
You do.
Thank you, Bobo.
God bless, Bobo.
David
Who doesn't love Bobo?
David, is the broadcast back on track now? I think we did okay there, right?
I hope so.
You hope so, right?
Yes.
Or some heads are going to roll?
Saigon. I'm still in Saigon.
Gotta love him.
David, who would you fire today if you had to?
Wow.
For the problems that are happening.
What's that?
Who would you fire?
Who would you fire based on their performance today? Oh man, he's looking back.
I don't know. Probably Eric.
Yeah. Eric could have to get kicked out.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
He's the fuck up of the day, man.
He sure is. Lisa Sparks is going to join the program. We got Bobo in the audience from the David and Bobo show.
Yes,
there he is.
the
Yes,
famous Bobo. Look, he takes his hat off now and waves it around like he's doing a fucking curtain call from the dugout.
What do you think of Bobo there, Vinny?
He's special.
Some serious ears.
He's got a worse. His voice worse than yours.
He's got Obama's ears. My voice is a mess. Train wreck.
He actually gets satellite radio for free.
Through his ears?
Yeah.
I got it.
I had to punch it up a little. I don't know what the
Crack
fuck
it
am I
up.
doing. Bobo, say hi to Vinny.
Hi, Vinny.
Hi, Vinny.
Hello, Bobo. Stimulating conversation.
Yeah, it's Bobo.
Don't you got anything to say, Bobo? You usually have a lot to say.
Well, I got some stuff up ahead. By the way, I gotta say, I want to acknowledge my mom's friend Scott. He's down on his luck. He got laid off.
Yeah.
Aw.
And he actually used to listen to you guys when you were on regular radio. I didn't know he was a fan until one time he was visiting my mom, and I'm listening to a replay.
I thought you were listening to something
It
else.
happened to be on the radio. Turn that up so the kid can't hear us. Because she's yelling, "Fuck my shitter faster, Scott," and he's going, "Turn the radio up."
Oh my God!
I don't want my kid to know that I like it where the duty comes out.
He was saying, Danny, what are you listening to? And I said, I'm listening to the Opie and Anthony replay. And he says, they're still on? And he didn't know they were still on.
We actually
a
have a
wonderful
contest.
story.
Worst story in history, and so far you have the top 3 spots.
That was more of it.
Why don't I get you their autographs? I was wondering if you could give Scott an autograph.
He doesn't want one. He doesn't even know the show's on. He's not a real fan. He just turns the volume up to keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Because he actually yells things like, "Oh, you got some on my dick again."
He
not
actually
allowed.
listened to you guys.
You know what is so bizarre?
Yeah.
We have so many fans that are hardcore that don't understand humor. Like, how does that work? Like, Stalker Patty is like a hardcore, but she doesn't get when we're doing jokes or nothing.
She's clueless.
Clueless to what we're actually doing or attempting. Bobo, what are you doing?
Special friend.
Yeah.
He comes over and I hear noises that I don't understand.
That's right. And he walks in and fuck with a sling blade, and he fucking attacks them both with it.
I reckon she didn't mind it as much as I thought she did.
Yeah, her and Jesse.
Oh, guys, by the way, it's Egg Day. It's Egg Day, and the news crews, the anchors all over New York are trying the egg thing.
Oh,
you know what egg
yes,
day is?
with the spring. When spring, the first day of spring, an egg is supposed to stand up on its end.
Oh, what a
but
bunch
it's
of horse cock.
It's bullshit.
Well, they're all trying it on the news.
Of course they are.
The country's falling apart, but they're trying to get that egg to stand.
Yeah.
Great.
And if it does, you know, we'll go, "Hey, look, the egg stood. Who gives a fuck?" Someone will kick it over.
The fucking useless whole anchor women shoot it out their twats.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
how far they could fire an egg.
Welcome to news on the Philippines.
I missed that broad. The one that used to shoot the eggs out of her vag for us.
She had it wasn't even like I thought it was going to be. She shoved an egg in and shot it out like a cannon, but it worked more like a sling.
Yeah.
Like she had a very saggy vagina, and she'd lay the egg in there and swing it, and wham, it would fly out.
Velocity.
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
And distance?
Oh, yeah. Yes. It was like a fucking Trey Boucher, Trey Bushy.
And when she was laying on her back,
Trey Boucher.
laying on her back with half the egg sticking out, it looked like it had been poached. It was just sitting in that little poached cup.
And the cup, you just tink, tink, tink the top off and eat it.
Her pussy stunk. The little chick actually came out in mid-trick.
You went from that to nannerpuss.
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 You know, times are tough, Vinny.
Yeah.
In this radio world. Hey, Bobo, what are you doing for us today?
Today, I'm gonna give you some news and some comments.
Oh, Bobo News.
Yeah, Bobo News and
today.
comments.
Bobo News
It's called
should
the
have
Bobo
happened.
log.
The Bobo log? Oh, like a blog.
No, it's like a
Oh,
monologue.
shut up. I had a blog thing going because it's like Bobo log.
Yes.
But you're saying it's like a what?
No, that's when he gets hit for leaving on the rug.
Wait, he's going to do like a monologue?
Yeah.
Kind of like late night? Like Leno? Wow.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yes.
You should have called it like a mongologue.
Hey, who are the broads next to you?
I don't know who they are.
Well, I was kind of asking them.
Yeah.
What's your name? Annie. All right, we got Annie and who is this?
Katie.
And where are you two ladies from?
Kansas City.
Bobo's good.
Bordentown, New Jersey.
Cool.
We got someone from Jersey. Whoa.
He's doing his Bruce impression. Holy shit, Bobo just did a Bruce impression.
And then we got someone
I don't know
from
what that is in the
tornado
drinking game.
capital of the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
You have to have a shot of chromosomes.
Whatever a chromosome is.
I know. I made the M and N.
You heard, but I got it.
I do that a lot when I'm watching certain networks.
What was Bobo saying?
I said to her, hopefully a tornado doesn't happen while you're gone.
Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Joke for the
Snappy
Kansas
dialogue like
Very
that will keep your dick wet forever, young man.
So go back to the Springsteen. Give me one more line.
To be fair, to give credit to Bobo there, that's the only thing I know about Kansas as well, is tornadoes. I got the reference. But, yeah, something else interesting that happened in that was, like I say, of watching Who Are These podcasts and hearing what Opie says out, like Anthony's a monster, he's soulless. From the day he met Opie, he was out to get him and destroy him. When Opie just did that joke that bombed, the only person in the room, none of the comedians or Jim Norton, the only person who laughed was Anthony. He actually was the one who kind of didn't leave Opie hanging with that joke that no one laughed at. And it's funny how you hear something like that where, do you know what I mean? Anthony doesn't have to do that. And then you hear what Opie says about him now, that he was always out to get him and destroy him and knock him down, and that's all he does now. It's just, yeah, I just thought that was interesting. Yeah. But yeah, hilarious. I have to say, David's pretty good at this whole thing. He's, like, I don't know whether it's because it's lack of intelligence, the Dunning-Kruger. Is that what it is? Where you like, yeah. But when he walked out and they said like he spoke straight to the crowd, and he's quite comfortable doing it. He's just bad at things. But there's a lot of people that wouldn't even have the confidence to do what he's doing. Yeah. But yeah, that's the reaction. Sweet.